The Taken Path is an exotic quest in Destiny 2 Heresy. Complete it to earn the Barrow Dyad exotic submachine gun. This guide covers everything about the Taken Path, finishing all 6 steps and unlocking and completing the DEREALIZED exotic mission. But it does move fast. Slow it down, use chapters, and read the steps as you see fit. Get up to 3 players with episode Heresy, and let's dive in. To get the quest, launch the Nether from the last city. In your starting area of the Dreadnought, search for a Blight high up near the ceiling with low gravity nearby. In the Trenchway, it's outside atop this column. In the Hall of Souls, it's by the King's Fall spawn on this column. In the Mausoleum, it's above the boss area and its Blights. Jump into the Blight to be teleported to a small room with an exit portal, a force field, a high Rune plate, and a pointer on the ground. Step on the pointer to trigger it and reveal the rune. A message pops up in the action feed. Move in the direction it says. This will teleport you across the barrier. Pick up the osseous fragment from the pedestal, then go to the shaping slab in the last city to unlock the quest. Step 1. Purchase the SCOTOPIC rune from the slab. To do this, you must be at least rank 4 on this vendor reputation track and have 150 sigil shards, both gained from Nether completions. Grind out what you need, then unlock and equip the rune to advance the quest. Step 2. Go to the K1 Revelation Lost Sector in Sorrow's Harbor on the moon. Break the blob over this energy dome to drop it, then activate another rune and pointer combination. Face the plate and move in the pointer's direction. This teleports you back in the Lost Sector. Clear all enemies and bosses to claim another osseous fragment and advance the quest. Step 3. Go to the Vhriisk Labyrinth Lost Sector in the Forgotten Shore in the Cosmodrome. Proceed through the tunnels until you reach another enemy dome, drop it. Activate this rune and pointer. Once teleported, activate the next rune and pointer. Once teleported again, clear the enemies and go through the far right tunnel. You'll backtrack past both previous pointers and a new energy barrier until you reach a small cave with a major enemy. Kill it to drop another fragment, collect it, and return to the shaping slab to advance the quest. For Step 5, 3 curse quests are granted: Revenge, Urgency, and Endurance. For the Curse of Revenge, launch the Nightmare Hunt Pride activity on the moon. Don't follow the waypoint on the map. During the boss fight, pick up the Taken Curse and use it to kill the boss. The curse has a timer. If it reaches 0, you die. Kill enemies to extend the timer by 2 seconds each. When the boss is dead, dunk the curse in the waypoint to clear it. For the Curse of Urgency, go to the Hollowed Grove Lost Sector in the Sludge in the EDZ. Pick up the curse. The timer is very short. Kill enemies to extend the timer. If you're in a fire team, let the curse holder get kills. If you die, just pick it up and try again. Clear the enemies, then dunk the curse in the waypoint to complete the quest. For Endurance, return to Sorrow's Harbor patrol space and complete Altars of Sorrow objectives visible on your screen until a Taken Curse appears. When prompted, dunk the curse in the waypoint to clear the quest. For all 3 quests, 1 person dunking a curse will complete the quest for everybody in the fire team. Clear all 3 to advance the Taken Path quest. Next, launch the Nether to return to the Dreadnought. In each starting area is a Hive Thrall statue that can be activated. For the Trenchway, head inside and turn left to find it here. In the Hall of Souls, if you're facing the Court of Oryx's portal, it's by the end of the front left hallway here. In the Mausoleum, it's at the top of the blue Taken Hill behind a tendril here. In all 3 locations, activate the statue to spawn a major enemy. Kill the enemy, then pick up another osseous fragment from the statue. To get to all 3 areas, you can either play and progress to the Nether normally, or just reload the activity until you spawn in the required spot. Collect all 3 fragments to advance the quest. For the final step, you must clear the DEREALIZED exotic mission, claiming the weapon and the fragment within. Launch DEREALIZED from the last city. Clear the Adzin Tormentor, then damage the nearby boss Vhriisk until it goes immune and disappears. Large Taken eyes give suffocating terror when looking at you. Terror damages players, killing them at 20 stacks. Break line of sight to remove stacks. Climb the hill and clear all remaining enemies to unlock a portal. Go through it. Proceed until you find Vhriisk on the outside of the Trenchway. A force field encloses you in the boss arena. The boss's crystal shatter attacks are super deadly. Try to avoid them. Defeat 6 sentinel enemies to spawn a Taken Curse. Pick it up and kill enemies with it until its timer exceeds 60 seconds. Then dunk it in the waypoint. When all players are torn between dimensions, repeat this with another curse. After 2 curses are dunked, damage the boss until it goes immune. Get and dunk another 2 curses. Vhriisk will run away and form a giant blight, then teleport you inside. Damage him until he's dead. At the Rune and pointer, all 4 runes seen in this quest float above the plate. Step on the pointer to begin a 9-second countdown timer and reveal the rune. If the pointer direction is followed or the timer reaches 0, the players teleport to another area. There are a total of 4 locations that players will cycle through until the puzzle is complete. To escape, activate the floating runes from left to right. Once a rune is activated, it will disappear from the lineup. So if your plate shows the leftmost rune in the lineup, activate the pointer. If it does not, wait to be cycled until you reach the correct plate. Clear all 4 runes to get teleported to a new location. Climb the platforms and cross the gap to pick up another fragment, then jump into this open pillar and fall to the bottom. Climb the platforms and cross through a hole in the wall to reach a large, shrieker-shaped platform over a giant gap. While you're doing this, avoid Taken geysers and pistons. They'll throw you to your death. Cross the platform and gap into a hole in the opposite wall. Continue zigzagging between walls, across shrieker platforms, and up the side walls. Eventually, you'll reach a green Hive Rune barrier. Turn back to destroy 3 purple crystals. 2 are inside this wall, 1 is inside the wall, back across the gap. When the barrier is open, proceed across more gaps and platforms until you reach The Boss Room. Rally up and claim the fragment to get the Barrow Dyad exotic SMG. Break all the small blights to spawn 2 bosses, one taken and one not. Damage the not taken boss to its health gate, then all players get torn between dimensions and the taken boss is now vulnerable. Damage this boss to its health gate, then destroy all the mini blights to return to reality. Repeat this with both bosses to their second health gates. During this, avoid taken eyes and blighted ground as much as possible. When both bosses are immune, they're replaced by a larger boss, also immune. Step on a large plate outside the room to damage the boss. He'll shut the door in your face, completing the mission and the Taken Path quest. That's your quick guide to the Taken Path and Barrow Dyad in Destiny 2 Heresy. Head back to the shaping slab to improve your weapon. If these fast endgame guides are helpful, spread the word. I've got them for every raid and dungeon in the game, including the new Sundered Doctrine. I'll see you next time. Get hunting, Guardians.